Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I do apologize for taking forever to release this video, but I'm so excited to show you guys how I steam my snapper fish. So I'm going to start off with 3 medium-sized snappers, and this snapper that I'm using is a yellowtail snapper, I believe. A good way to examine that you have fresh meat: open up the fish and examine the insides. Just make sure it has a nice bright color. Another way to examine that your meat is fresh is to look at the eyes of the fish. As long as it's clear and it's not cloudy, then you know you have fresh meat. So apparently there are about 15 different species of snapper fish, and here's an example of a red snapper. And how you would examine this type of fish is you just lift the gill of the fish, examine the flesh underneath that, which should pose a dark red color, and that will definitely tell you that your meat is fresh. Per usual, we're gonna clean our meat. Just wanna make sure you're getting rid of any like toxins or any kind of bacteria that's not visible to the human eye. By now you probably noticed that my ingredients are pretty much consistent. The only difference is that I use a different process depending on the type of meat that I'm cooking. So I'm just combining the fish seasoning with the all-purpose and chicken seasoning, which I already mixed in my previous video. I just mix them in equal parts, and I'm just combining all the powdered seasoning together, and I'm just gonna massage it into the fish. You want to make sure that you cover every inch of this fish. Every bite that you get, there's some type of flavor, so even the head of the fish, you just want to make sure you coat it with that seasoning. Okay, moving on to my vegetables. I have okra, carrots, yellow onions, and my scotch bonnet pepper. Can't do without that. We're gonna chop that up, and I cannot cook any type of meat without my pimento seeds. It's absolutely a must. I love to crack it open and use the little seeds that's inside the shell. This is what releases all the flavor versus if you would just throw it in as a whole. I'm also gonna season my seasoning, if that makes sense, or my vegetables. I don't want anything bland here, so I'm just gonna add some black pepper and the rest of my powder seasoning and just massage that in there. And also 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, just to add that extra flavor to your recipe. And last but not least, some thyme. Now we're just gonna dump it in a pot and saute this for about maybe 3 to 5 minutes. So after about 3 to 5 minutes, I'm gonna go in and add some water, about a half a cup, not too much, just enough to cover your vegetables. And you're just gonna let that simmer for another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna add my pumpkin. The reason why I'm adding my pumpkin at the last minute, it actually cooks a lot faster than any of the other vegetables. My little secret is just adding some coconut oil, which I can't even explain to you the flavor that it adds to this recipe, but trust me on this one. When placing your fish into your pot, you want to make sure you're doing this strategically. So we're going to align the fish from head to tail and tail to head, if that makes sense, or parallel to each other. And we're gonna cook this on medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes per side, and then you're just gonna flip it 15 minutes in. So here I'm adding 2 scotch bonnet peppers to steam with my fish, so that when I cover the pot, it's going to release all that flavor from the peppers. Another option is to stuff your fish. So you can take a few pieces of the vegetables and just stuff it in your fish. Let that steam for 30 minutes. Just check it periodically just to make sure you don't need to add any more water. And once it's done, you just take a fork, take a little piece off of it just to make sure your meat is cooked. So give this recipe a try, and I hope it comes out just as good for you as it did for me. Feel free to leave a comment or ask any questions. I'll be more than happy to walk you through it. Again, it's very easy. All you have to do is just follow the instructions that I give you here. Don't forget to subscribe, and all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I can't wait to share more videos with you, so just leave a comment, hit the like button, and until next week, I can't wait to share my next recipe with you. Thank you so much for watching.